Good morning. It's Wake, Chicago. It's 9:37 Chicago time. Look down here at the bottom. The date is 1116. The year's 21. 911 backwards and upside down, but whatever. The symbols. I don't know. I'm going to start with this because the other day I was talking to somebody and she was telling me that she's noticed because there's construction and so forth in the buildings and whatever. So they've been having in and out like for a year, like or whatever, however long. It's been months. Where there's people coming through. And I'm blocking my face. And stupid ass. So, anyways, this person's an empath, etc. So this sensitive noses and ears and the energy, etc. So, but ask me a question. Do you think it's possible? I'm gonna ask you guys. Do you think it's possible? And has anybody seen or thought of this or noticed it? Or if not, start asking or listening or noticing. Because I've noticed rose smelling stuff recently, but there was nobody around. I don't know what that means. Rose petal. Anyways, back to the humans. They're non-GMO versus GMO, etc. If you see where I'm going, there's a scent, a sweet smell of the ones who submitted, let's say, or obeyed, or some are voluntarily signing contracts away to whatever that may be. I don't know. But whatever, you do you. Are you noticing a scent emitting from said adjusted software people? Because if you think it's not adjusting your software, you got a fucking hole in your head. You didn't look at the research. You didn't even Google it and go to the page. On the same page, you can want to Google, it's going to block it. Get off Google, go somewhere else and Google. You know what I'm talking about. But you didn't do that. Nor have you listened to anybody who has been studying this for a long time. So Godspeed. Anyways, that being said, the FDA is approved, remember, for the 5-year-olds up, and they want them quick. And I just posted a video of all these people dropping like flies, whatever that means. You know, we spray bug spray and the flies all fall down. It's cutting out as I talk about this. How creepy, man. Fuckers. Anyways, rush, don't walk, rush and throw your kids in that well or don't. I wouldn't, and I can't tell you what to do. You do you, but fuck, we're in trouble. Has anybody had their pineal gland opened by God or heard of the sacred secretion? This is why I'm talking about this. I see this post come up today, and it says God's anointing. Right? This is a site where they talk about sacred geometry, etc. I like learning about everything, but so don't hate me. So I see this comment. This is why I think the ether does shit for weird reasons. Look up Kechari Mudra if you want to learn how to taste the sweet Armida you're naturally producing. Now, so I'm like, hey, I have coffee right here. I'm drinking coffee. What the fuck, right? I'll look it up. So I get to this doohickey. Hang on. Oh, you don't want to see my. Well, I'll move it over here. Cover the ads up. So it goes into the chakras. I don't know nothing about this garbage, but it's not garbage. I just don't know anything. So I'm learning. That's called the veil, and all this stuff is happening. But you do you. I'm just saying. So when I talk about this, it's not like I'm talking about graphene where I know a few things about it. I know more about graphene than I do this garbage. So the point here, hang on, let me get to this thing with your tongue. And I don't know if this has anything to do with anything. I just saw it and are you scenting these sticky people? Do they smell different for people who see and smell and hear still? Because in this world right now, I was at the store yesterday. 3 guys, one had a wife or a girlfriend, whatever, and a couple kids, no mask. One other dude about 20 years older than me, and then one guy my age. So there was 3 men and myself, so a total of 4 real men. You're not mandated to do shit, and if you were, I haven't done it in 2 years anyway. So why are you muzzled up? And if you say you're not going to take the sticky, I bet you will. You know why? Because you won't put this on your mic instead of your own face. We're in trouble. As distinct from the artificial application of the Kechari Mudra, what happens during its natural occurrences is not only the tongue reaches behind the uvula. I'm not a gynecologist, so don't hold me to these words. I don't know. I'm not as you guys know. That being said, if you're new to the channel, I'm not having a stroke. I can't talk anymore because of this. The new order. So, anyways, roof of the mouth. You know what? That thing in the back, you ever take your tongue and roll it backwards? I'm going to cut to the chase. Do that. And then there's a bone way up in the back there. That's your skull, by the way, in case you didn't know that. So, touch your skull and then tickle it with your own tongue. This is what they're talking about. I'll just cut to the chase. So, then he goes, in the natural form, the Madura, the soft palate spontaneously pulls in, or this is going to sound like I'm on one of them OnlyFans sites or something, but I'm not. Maybe I should be. Not for that. I mean, to talk about this so I could talk. You see what I'm saying? Not to do weird shit. You do you. If you do that, I'm not holding it against you. Anyways, everybody's got to make money. Pulls in or retracts in a physical manner for a short period of time from seconds to hours, thereby making the space Sanskrit, akasha, whatever, above the soft palate accessible to the tongue. When this happens, I'm up here. When this happens, the tongue then tends to want to touch, vibrate. It just sounds like I'm not on OnlyFans account yet, but maybe I should be. You see what I'm saying? I hear my voice kind of is cool for some people. Support the brain. Hang on, I got to start over. When that happens, see, my mind's going somewhere weird. When that happens, the tongue then tends to. I don't know why I keep going in a weird place. The tongue then tends to want to touch, vibrate, or massage what? I mean, we're in your mouth, right? We're at the roof of you got to massage the skull in your brain. This world's fucking crazy. OnlyFans, I'm coming over there. I might actually do that because I got nowhere else. I've lost 6 channels. This is crazy. Support the brain. The resulting vibrations. The resulting vibration, which also can be brought about, although more lightly, by snoring. That's what most women are. Most of your men are snorers, is what I call them. They do it by accident. They don't concentrate. You see what I'm saying? I'm really good at speaking. I wonder why. The tongue is related in speaking. But anyways, and rubbing your pineal gland or whatever they're talking about here. The Tibetan chanting, singing, sounding, and the mantra sounds, whatever that garbage is, made during sexual intercourse. There we go. I didn't read this ahead of time. Oh, fuck. Can lead towards experience of ecstasy. Oh, my. Well, I might be coming right after this video because they're probably going to snag it. I don't know why, because this is like being taught. Never mind. Ecstasy, orgasmic feeling. I can't believe I'm talking about this shit. In the upper part of the body and head. So have an orgasm in your fucking head. Wow. So let's all try it. I'm going to try it right now. Off camera, because it might get too creepy. I'll do it on my OnlyFans channel. And then I don't have one yet, but I'm just kidding. Just for people who think I'm serious, because I am serious most of the time, but that's a joke. But maybe not. By the way, I didn't know it was going to the orgasm of your pineal gland. Exalted rapture, fully integrated physical, erotic, emotional, expressive, inspirational, etc. Conscious participation in human divine reality and human divine activity. Imagine if you got two people whose pineal glands are kind of half functioning, and then you do this activity. Holy shit. Anyway, I'm just thinking out loud. The application of Kechari Mudra or Mudra as described as Hatha, yoga, whatever. I'd say some of that shit I think is spells, so I'm not going to say all the words. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I see patterns. is an artificial but effective way to bring about by gently and over time severing some tissue. Hang on, what is this talking about? Underneath the. I lost myself. Hang on. My brain's popping in a weird. I'm not on OnlyFans yet. I can't talk about that yet. The tongue to reach behind. It'd probably be way better to talk about what's happening to us getting fucked with no pleasure. You see what I'm saying? Whatever that means. Bring about results that nearly identical to the experience of a matcha rapture. Blah blah blah. I don't know all this stuff. There are some challenges with the forced Madura. One can come close to suffocation. Whoa! Don't choke. Hey, disclaimer here. Watch. If you stick your tongue too far back, you could choke to death. Don't blame me. Do you? You're all getting stickied up, so why fucking choke yourself with your own tongue? You know what I'm saying? And that may be the cause. That'll be a you know how they'll label it, right? Like the motorcycle accidents or the guy shot by the police and died. That was a severe. Oh my God, how is people fall? Anyway, can lead to self-absorption and exclusivity at the cost of others. The natural Madura. Okay. So it tells you here, hang on. This is what I want to get to. Back to my circle back, and I'll end this. Back to the person I'm talking to. When she said she could smell it, is this something happening? Because you know they got the BBB, Build Back Better, could also mean blood-brain barrier. I've talked about that in other videos. Go back about a week. You can go back. You can go back 2,000 video, whatever you want to catch up, but whatever. It's too late. But is that smell you're sensing coming from their pineal, whatever this garbage is? They're talking about something about the pineal gland drains into your nose. I read some other shit, and I don't know. I don't do this stuff, but the person I'm talking about, I think, is more into this, obviously. But now I don't know about this, but I mean the whole aura and all that garbage. So I'm learning. So I'm newer on that. Whatever this stuff's called, I'm dealing with all this data coming in and pattern. So back to the smell. The aura, let's see, the human aura. Here we go. The aura, the subtle energy field that surrounds the human body, is very much affected by the effects of Madura as blobs, so to speak, of the auric energy field part themselves as the what's this saying? Of the I thought that should say as, but anyways, of the auric energy field that part themselves off like parts of a flame, similar to how flames can part themselves off from a burning fire and are eman, eman, emanated. Well, I'm not a gynecologist. Into subtle energetic realms of possibly higher dimensional extensions in myself. This creates a sensation as though angelic or soul-like entities are produced. See, you gotta be careful with this stuff. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm not telling you to do all this other yoga and all. Yoga may be okay, but when you start worshiping it, is what I'm saying. Be careful. It's like when you go ghost hunting. Just be careful. You better be good with your soul and all that. Anyways, this sounds a little creepy to me. That's all I'm saying right here. But that's just my inner brain. Higher dimensions extension myself. This creates a sensation as though traditional yoga, whatever that is, literature, all too often, unfortunately, poorly translates. And yeah, I bet they do. This is what I'm saying. They hijacked everything. Anything that was good for you. So yoga, real yoga, whatever, I don't know, that may be good for you, but then they take it to a religion. See how that works? Describe when it deals with the whatever. I don't know these words, and I don't know if they're evil or not. So I don't want to be saying them. Then you're giving it energy. I don't know. I'm just saying. Don't yell at me. In Tibet, there were monasteries specializing in the creation. I bet there was of souls. See, this evil goes way back. You got to be careful. Take in the information, see what's good, but you got to see or have a wizard slayer with you that says, "Oh wait, be careful. There's something wrong with some of this garbage." But let's go back to tickling your throat. I tried it just now, and it does feel freaking creepy. Not creepy, but creepy because that sensation hits your head. So stick your tongue, but don't kill yourself to the bag, roof of your mouth. Go gently till you feel that bone, and then like swish around. Put in the comments. This is gonna be a good one, especially from the ladies, because the men are lazy. So you guys probably have to do this yourself. You see what I'm saying? This is way Chicago. Looking for my new OnlyFans account.